Hello friends, welcome to my channel Learn and Develop. I am back with 20 important multiple choice questions on the topic human resource management. Please subscribe to my channel. Here is the first question. Dash is the practice of using technology and in particular web-based resources for tasks involved with the finding, attracting, assessing, interviewing and hiring new personnel. Options are e-commerce, e-recruitment, e-trade, none of the above. Nowadays, most of the companies are hiring candidates through online mode. This online interview or web based interview is also known as e recruitment, that is, electronic recruitment. For example, Naukri.com, Shine.com, Quicker.com, Timesjob.com. These companies are hiring candidates through online mode. E-recruitment beneficial to those who have located in different places. Here, applicants can easily connect recruiter and get a opportunity to be hired. The next question is organizational development process cycle involves. Options are problem identification, gathering data, implementation of plans, all of the above. In order to achieve organizational goals and to set clearly defined objectives, organization should follow the development process cycle. Organization must identify the problem first, then analyze the situation. After that, it has to set and implement a proper plan. Once the plans are implemented by the company, then the organization need to collect data from the different sources. Finally, they analyze the results. Here, all of the above is the correct answer. The organizational development process should have all these steps or the processes. Which of the following is not a key steps to the human resource planning process? Analyzing present labor supply, forecasting labor demand, implementing labor market policies, supporting organizational goals. Here, what number of laborers are working in the organization and whether it is sufficient or not. The human resource planning is analyzing the present labor supply. In the sense, human resource planning is analyze the demand and supply of the laborers and also it supports to the organizational goals. So here, implementing labor market policies is not a key steps to the human resource planning process. Fourth question, strategic management process consisting of following steps excluding problem identification, environmental scanning, strategy formulation, strategy implementation. Strategic management is the process of managing, planning, and analyzing in order to reach all organizational goals. The strategic management process has four steps such as environmental scanning, strategy formulation, strategy implementation, and strategy evaluation. It is a continuous process that appraises the business and industries in which the organization is involved. So, here problem identification is not a strategic management process. Fifth one, Dash is a great tool for hiring and recruiting teams to use as it can streamline the large amounts of paperwork, processes, and task management. Options are electronic communication, telemechanics, automation, robotization. In fact, more than half of talent acquisition leaders says the hardest part of recruitment is identifying the right candidates from a large applicant pool. And unfortunately, that's because many of them are doing so manually. Automation tools created specifically for recruiting, which can automate tasks like writing job descriptions and screening candidates. So here is automation is the right answer. Sixth question is the need of training is reduction of turnover, industrial safety, higher productivity. Options are A and B, A and C, B and C, A, B, and C. Those who are joining company for the first time or freshers also need a proper training by the organization. Actually, the training is needed in every organization. A proper training can reduce the labor turnover. It also can reduce mistakes and build confidence in employees' workforce. It provides industrial safety. When employees are learning new skills that can improve production and reduction in the time consuming to produce each product. Here, the correct answer is A, B, and C. The next question is test of mental ability, learning ability memory, perception, vocabulary of the applicant is a type of dash. Personality test, aptitude test, intelligence test, achievement test. This kind of intelligence test will be given to the candidates to check their capability towards the vacant positions. Here, HR manager or the management try to identify the various skills of the candidates in a large pool of applicants. The test is scored in terms of intelligence quotient or IQ, a concept first suggested by German psychologist William Stern and adopted by Lewis Thurman in the Standard Binet scale. The next question is Dash is a document which states an overview of the duties, responsibilities, and functions of a specific job in an organization. Options are job specification, job description, job analysis, none of the above. Here, job description is the right answer. Job description describe the general task or other related duties and responsibilities of a position. A job description is usually developed by conducting a job analysis, which includes examining the task and sequences of tasks necessary to perform the job. The analysis considers the area of knowledge, skills, and abilities needed to perform the job. The next question is evaluation of work of an employee with respect to expectations from him is called job evaluation, job analysis, performance appraisal, management by exception. It is an assessment of an individual's performance in a systematic way. A performance appraisal evaluates on employees' skills, achievements, and growth or lack. It is also known as annual review, performance evaluation, or employee appraisal. Here, employer evaluates employees' growth or his development. It means to provide a positive outcome for employees. The next question is expand NSDC. Options are National Skill Departmental Committee, National Skill Development Council, National Service Department Committee, National Skill Development Corporation. The right answer is National Skill Development Corporation. National Skill Development Corporation is a not for profit public limited company incorporated on July 31st, 2008 under Section 25 of the Companies Act 1956. The National Skill Development Corporation was set up by Ministry of Finance as public-private partnership model, and it aims to promote skill development by catalyzing creation of large quality and for-profit vocational institutions. The National Skill Development Corporation act as a catalyst in skill development by funding to enterprises, companies and organizations that provide skill training. 11th one, which among the following is the most popular approach for accomplishing the results? Management by objectives, reward system, management by exception, mentor system. Management by objectives or MBO is a strategic management model that aims to improve the performance of an organization by clearly defining objectives that are agreed by both management as well as employees. It is the establishment of a management information system to compare actual performance and achievements to the defined objectives. Here, management by objectives was first popularized by Peter Drucker in his 1954 book The Practice of Management. It is a most popular approach for accomplishing the goal of an organization. Next question. In a wage system where employee is paid according to output is called time rate system, piece rate system, time cum bonus rate system, piece cum bonus rate system. This wage system where employee is paid according to output is called piece rate system. It is also determined employee pay is based on the level of output produced or work completed. Here, workers are paid the wages on the basis of quantity or quality of work performed by them. 13th question. Assertion. Span of management at upper levels of management is generally narrow, while at lower levels it is wide. Reason. Tasks allocated to the subordinates at lower levels are more specific and precise. Options are both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Both A and R are true, and R is not the correct explanation of A. A is true, but R is false. A is false, but R is true. Span of management refers to the number of subordinates who can be managed efficiently by a superior. If the management requires more managers to be employed in the organization, it would be very expensive. That's why upper level of management is generally narrow. The manager having the group of subordinates and the subordinates can report him directly. The tasks allocated in the subordinates at lower levels are more specific and accurate. So here is both the statements are true. So the right answer is both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. 14th one. The two-factor theory states that There are certain factors in the workplace that cause job satisfaction, while a separate set of factors because dissatisfaction, all of which act independently of each other. It was developed by Peter Drucker, Frederick Herzberg, Abraham Maslow, Victor Vroom. See, in this picture, you can see there is a two-factor theory. Here, one set of job characteristics leads to dissatisfaction at work due to low salary. If there is no benefits available to the employees, which discourage the interest of the employees, and another set of job characteristics leads to satisfaction at work when the employees are provided all the benefits from the company. One more thing, high pay scale also motivates the employees. Final output increases when they show interest towards their work. The next question is, the Dash provides a system for organizations to administer and track employee participation in benefits programs. Options are HR management module, time and attendance module, payroll module, benefits administration module. Administration module, which supports key tasks such as determining benefit eligibility and processing benefit enrollments and terminations. These typically encompasses insurance, compensation, profit sharing and retirement. An important advantage of the benefits administration module is that employees can elect most of their benefits anytime during the year when they experience a life event such as marriage, birth, or adoption of a child, etc., except for retirement benefits and flexible spending accounts. 16th one, which among the following models which helps to explain the role of HR in the business? Options are the standard causal model of HRM, the four box model of HRM, the HR chain model by Paul Boselli, none of the above. Here, the standard causal model of HRM is the correct answer. It enables us to explain what HR's role is, how HR add value to the business, and how the business influences HR. It states how the HR plays an important role in business. They are responsible for recruiting, screening, interviewing, and placing workers. They may also handle employee relations, payroll, benefits, and training. Next question. The training module provides a system for organizations to administer and track employee training and development efforts. The system, normally called Development Management System, Learning and Development Management System, Learning Management System, none of the above. The right answer is Learning Management System. A learning management system is a collaborative platform used to manage online learning courses. Online learning management systems are typically used in the business and education sectors. This helps to management and HR keep track of employees' progress and performance goals. The next question, Section 25G of the Dash states that an employer should only retrench employees who have been most recently hired. Options are Industrial Disputes Act 1962, Industrial Disputes Act 1947, Industrial Disputes Act 1955, Industrial Disputes Act 1951. Industrial Disputes Act 1947 extends to the whole of India and regulates Indian labor law so far as that concerns trade unions as well as individual workmen employed in any industry within the territory of Indian mainland. The main objective of the Industrial Disputes Act is to secure industrial peace and harmony by providing mechanism and procedure for the investigation and settlement of industrial disputes and maintenance of peaceful work culture in the industry in India. Next question. A function of the mind involving awareness of three dimensions time, place, and person is called recruitment, selection, induction, orientation. The correct answer is orientation. What is orientation? A program to welcome new employees and explain the goals of their position and employer. This is very important because it lays a foundation for the new employees' entire career with the department. This program provides accurate information to make employee more comfortable in the job and also encourages employee confidence and helps the new employee adapt faster to the job. The last question is, these following external factors that affect human resource management except workforce demographic, employee behavior, technological advancement, government regulations. When it comes to human resource management, there are several factors that affect day-to-day operations of the organization. There are major four external factors that affect human resource management such as workforce demographic, technological advancement, government regulations and economic conditions. So here employee behavior is not a external factors, it is a internal factor of the organization. So the correct answer is employee behavior. Thank you for watching the video.